Monday!
Alright guys, who gives a fuck if it's Monday? Give me Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I don't give a shit what day it is. This is the Knightcast, and I am the Dark Legend. It's been a while since I've been here, but I am back. And I am ready to do this. Alongside me is not Hesser, he could not make it this week. Shocker, shocker, we're switching off. Last week was his, this week's mine. Doesn't fucking matter if it's Monday, Sunday, whatever goddamn day this goes out on. Alright, alongside me is my buddy, LP Guardian, also Q, from the Button Smashers podcast. Q, say hi to the guys.
Hi.
Alongside me also is KillerKevyKev, from KillerKevin's Awesome Productions. Kevin, say hello to the people.
Hello.
Alright. So as you guys can tell, this is not going to be a normal podcast. Hesser's not here. He's had some technical difficulties that I had to take him away from this week. But that's not stopping us because I'm back and we're going to record. So this is Dark Legends Knightcast, I guess. It's a special edition. So bear with me and we will get this going.
Alright. So, anyway, sorry, I have a little bit of split personality disorder going on there. So, anyways, welcome to the Knightcast. We're going to get this going, underway. Today we are going to talk about video games that we like. So let's start off with that, and we'll pass it off to Killer Kev, because I think that he probably has played the least amount of games out of all of us.
Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh.
And let's just throw it out there for everybody to know that Killer Kev has never been on a podcast before, so this is kind of like throwing him in the limelight, just like boom, right in your face, right in the killer.
Yeah, man. I'm taking off my pants right now, actually. So.
Oh, sweet.
I'm ready for this.
Wow.
Great. I think there's a warning that goes before our podcast that says something about adult content. I'm hoping there is. Right now, I'm just gonna warn you. This is adult content.
I'm just imagining all the female listeners picturing Killer Kev, or just like, oh, do you take off his pants? Yes, woohoo, perfect scene.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's really hot up here.
So, Kev, what are some of your favorite video games that you've played recently and in the past?
Yeah, oh my gosh. Well, my all-time favorite video game is Skyrim.
Skyrim.
It's the best. It inspired me to turn my garage into an actual weed hole. And so we have an actual throne in there.
Yes, I've sat on that spider-infested throne.
Yeah. And I played Skyrim out there probably maybe 3 times, and it's amazing. And there's actual real spiders out there, so it even
big
adds
spiders
more.
too.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it has
big motherfucking spiders, like Skyrim-sized spiders.
How do you sit in it without getting bitten or something?
Last time I was in there, let me just tell a story. Last time I was in there was the first time I was in there, and there's a reason for that. But anyways, so we opened up the garage door, and it looks like a Saw movie because it was dark outside. So like all you could see were like these tables and like swords along the wall, and this huge throne like sitting in the front of the room. So like Kev's like, go over there and sit on it, and I was all like, all right, I'll go sit on it. So I ran over there and I sat on it, and he's like, oh, don't forget, by the way, there's spiders. And I'm just like looking around, and there's like spiders like on the ceiling and shit, and I'm just like, like booked it, jumped it on the table, and like ran across like one of his mead tables.
Oh, they love it in there, dude. Oh my god.
What kind of spiders are they?
Spiders that you don't want to see.
There are some wolf spiders that I found in there. And we actually found a wolf spider in our house last week. Yeah, huge, big too. But that's not the normal spider in there. The normal ones are really small. I'm not sure what they are though. But I have seen.
They're
some
still scary
in there. Oh yeah, dude. But
if you ever want to scare the Dark Legend, you just bring me a spider.
Even the Dark Legend's scared of spiders.
Yep, exactly.
Oh my gosh. But But yeah, so Skyrim is a game I play I love it to death. And I just got the DLCs.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
You getting mods?
Yeah, I just recently got the DLCs. And I haven't gotten far at all. I can't do the quests. I just get so sidetracked just walking through the woods.
Now, let's just clarify, there are no mods, because you're playing on which console again?
Yeah, 360.
Yeah, the shitbox 360, gotcha.
Yeah, it's freaking amazing, dude.
Kev, you need to get a PC.
Kev has a
I finally
PC.
got one. Thanks to Dark Legend.
And
yes.
you're playing Skyrim on Xbox instead of PC?
I will give it to him that I just gave him the PC, like, what, a month ago, and he's had Skyrim since basically it came out.
I'm gaming now like a real gamer.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Oh my gosh.
So, other than Skyrim and its majestic land of Tamriel, what other games have you played that intrigue your interest?
Yeah, man, I've been hooked. Like, I can't even believe how much fun I've been having on this game. It might sound like, I don't know, Rainbow Six Las Vegas. For some reason, I can't stop playing that game. And I don't play the campaign. I play like the terrorist hunt, which is like you and like 2 guys versus like 50 terrorists.
Whoa!
And
What?
like, yeah, and they're just all throughout the map. But that game is just so realistic that like you die more often, but it's so addicting because it's like real life. Like it's all, you just gotta be like top of your game, just going around the corners. Oh, it's so fun! I can't put it down, dude.
Wow.
So
I've never played Rainbow Six, so I might have to check that one out.
Yeah, and that's actually a game I started playing like way back. When I lived in Texas back in like 7th grade. I used to play that game.
I'm
all the
surprised your
time,
parents
dude.
let you play that game.
Wow, yeah, you're right. I don't know how.
Yeah, did they think there was like 6 rainbows or something like that in the game? Like, did they not understand what the hell it was? And for the listeners who aren't, mom and dad are gonna kill me, but they're like hardcore like Christian Bible thumpers, and he never got to watch like anything past like rated G movies in high school. So.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I've seen the Three Amigos like 30 times. That's about it.
Wow, yeah. I remember we had a gaming party at my house senior year, I think it was, and your dad like became the chaperone for a while, and like he would not let us watch the Saw movie while you were there. Or energy drinks. Or energy drinks. What the fuck? He like took all my energy drinks. I even tried the reason with him. They were non-alcoholic energy drinks, and he like really didn't like that.
Wait, are energy drinks not normally non-alcoholic? Isn't that how they normally come?
Energy drinks in the United States are normally non-alcoholic.
Well, that's how they're supposed to be.
Yeah, but they have some amazing alcoholic ones.
Oh my gosh,
I think that's gonna get
I
you
heard
killed.
I heard like Four Locos was like that, and people were dying. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they banned that, I think, finally in our state.
Yeah, they
I used to drink a lot.
Yeah. Ugh.
A lot of energy drinks, not that particular one.
I was gonna say, wait, I thought you didn't drink any alcohol.
Oh no! I used to drink a lot of energy drinks in college for studying, and then I used to crash a lot. And I think the security at school, she was like, "You need to stop drinking those, or you're gonna get a heart attack." And so I got afraid of it and stopped drinking them.
Yeah, they're pretty crazy. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Ugh. I just drink coffee now, but I just poop like every hour.
Oh, that's so epic. Alright. We're talking about coffee and pooping. This is awesome.
It's just what you need.
Yep. Alright, so Q, what are some of your favorite video games you've played?
Oh wow, that's a long list.
Alright, pick your top 5.
Okay, top 5. My favorite video game of all time would have to be Golden Sun The Lost Age and Game Boy Advance. It's probably one of my favorite games. I loved it a lot.
I think that's on the Nintendo Shop, isn't it?
Not sure. If it is, I'm gonna buy it. If it is under the, I did not know it was. If it is, I'm gonna check my 3DS after this because it's a great game. It's like it has a nice quest. It's long. It's like the first time I played it, I expected it to be like and before playing that, I played quests like I played RPGs like Final Fantasy VII and stuff like that before that. So when I played Golden Sun, I expected it to be about the length of Final Fantasy VII, which Final Fantasy VII is a decent RPG length. Golden Sun, on the other hand, it's like the Lost Age. You start thinking, okay, I'm on a landmass, and you're just walking around, and you're thinking, okay, cool, I'm just going to be on this landmass, and then I'm going to get to this point, I'm going to kill a few monsters, and it's going to be over. But what happens is that you get to a point where you get an airship, and you can fly around, you find out that you have this huge globe, and there's a whole world and everything.
What?
And yeah, it was not a globe, though, it's just a world. It's like mythological stuff, so like the world has an edge. So like there's upside of you reach the edge of the world and there's like waterfall off a charm waterfall and it's like, oh wow. It's epic.
Wow.
And
I'm
it's
gonna check that out.
8-bit looking style graphics. So it's gorgeous, really gorgeous game. I'd say so that's my favorite game of all time. Current favorite, like if I had to say like if I had to go to next would probably be Mass Effect. So that's probably Mass Effect series, like the entire series from 1 till 3. Would be in my favorite. I played them all on Xbox. I played them on PC at first a few years ago, but I don't have that account anymore. And so I was talking to a friend tonight about it, and he was telling me that there's a DLC that I didn't get to play called the Citadel DLC. And I'm like, oh my god, now I want to play it. So
wait, which game is that?
Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. So I'm contemplating buying all the games again because I want to play that DLC that I didn't get to play because I saw like content in it that I didn't know about and I was like, oh god damn it, I want to play it. So as like my inner gamer RPG nerd kind of like just coming out. It's like, oh, you gotta play this, Q. You have to play this.
Oh man,
there's that. I'd say. I won't say
Q.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm back.
Alright guys, well Q's dropped from our call again, so you know what this means. It's Moshi time! I guess this is the perfect time to take a break, so we'll take a break and we'll be back in 1 second. And we are back, and it is not fucking Monday, it's some other goddamn day, and we are here again. Q's still here, he just came back from Moshi Town. KillerKev never dropped out, and here we go. Rolling on. Q, you were talking about the video games. Go ahead, continue.
Okay,
Q.
Right, so what was I? I was talking about the Mass Effect series, so I'd say pretty great series. I'd say after Mass Effect, let's see, what else was I saying? I said FIFA and Pro Evo. Infamous is one of my favorite series. I love Infamous. That series is really great.
I've never played that, but I've heard amazing things.
Mm-hmm. They are like what a superhero game should be like. Like, you know, most superhero games suck. Infamous does not suck. Infamous is like, you know, you've seen Spider-Man, you've seen the Hulk games. You've seen. I think the only good Spider-Man game to me was Spider-Man 2. That was the best Spider-Man game. And
I think the Spider-Man for the Nintendo 64 was pretty good.
Games suck. I didn't get to play that one. I not played that one before, so maybe I should try that one out. But the one I did play that I enjoyed was Spider-Man 2 on the GameCube.
Okay, yeah, that was fun too.
It was huge. It was in the PlayStation 2 at the time too, and it was a big game. You had so much you could do, so much villains, so much. There was random things you could do in the city.
It was an awesome it was like a generation of like where they were learning how to do open world games, and so you didn't have to follow the path, but it kind of led you in the path. So it was kind of like it was like a pre-open world, I guess I would say. And it was a lot of fun. Like, you didn't have to go where you needed to go. You could kind of veer off the path a little bit more than you could in other games before it.
Mm-hmm. And it was awesome.
Yeah, and it was awesome.
It's like that one kid. I will always remember that one kid who just always let go of his balloon. Like, if I was his parents, I'd hate him. He'd just always be like, "Spider-Man, my balloon!" And go and save it. I'd be like, "You stupid kid!" Like,
fuck your balloon! It's gone, kid.
And that balloon had a mind of its own. That thing ran. It would go places. It would hide.
Yeah.
It would. That was a really smart balloon.
I think that's one of the reasons why I never really finished a game is because like every once in a while like the kid would lose his balloon and I was like, are you fucking serious? I just got it for you. I was like, you know what? Fuck you. Get your own goddamn balloon. Go buy another one.
It was a great game. It was really splendid. And if I had to say my last favorite game, it would be, and it's like a huge list if I continued, but because I only have 5, it would be The Will Ends With You on the DS.
I never heard of that.
That is one. It's an obscure RPG on the DS. It's like one that it has a cult following, so like not a lot of people have played it, and they remade the game on iPhone and iOS, so iOS users could play it. But the ideal way to play it is on the DS Lite, or if you have a 3DS, you can buy the DS Lite cartridge and just put it in a 3DS and play it there. So it's a great game. Like, I'm just gonna point out certain things that you're gonna love about it. The music is awesome. It's like they have this kind of mixture of J-pop kind of thing, and it's really awesome the way they mix it. And it has the art style, the style of the game. It's like graffiti. It's like they've turned characters into graffiti, and the characters are really cool and awesome. The enemies you fight look like graffiti that you paint on the walls, because the enemies come off the walls and you fight them and stuff.
Okay, the name of it again?
You play the game, the fighting mechanics. The Will Ends With You. And that's the name. The name is so cool. Like, oh my god. Wow, the name is so cool. That's one of the coolest things. Like, when I saw the name, I was like, Will Ends With Me. Oh my god, it's so awesome.
So cool.
And the first time you start up the game, the main character, his name is Neku Sakuraba, and he's like the most coolest main character ever, because like the game starts, he's like he's just like, oh god, she's like, shut up, be quiet, I need to think. And he's like he's just so like he's so cold at the beginning of the game, like he's like harsh to everyone, and he speaks his mind and he's blunt about it, and he warms up to specific characters in it and he becomes nice to them. And it's like that character building is just like what makes the game so awesome. You start to care about these characters, and then really harsh things happen to them.
Well, I guess that just leaves me, the Dark Legend, for my top 5 games.
It has a strong following.
And, so I guess I don't really know how to rank them, but I'll limit myself to 5 too. So obviously there's the Legend of Zelda series, and that could fill the top 5. So I guess we'll just go down the list on that. We got Ocarina of Time, we got Majora's Mask, we got A Link Between Worlds, Wind Waker HD, Skyward Sword or Twilight Princess. I don't know. Or Oracle of Seasons or Oracle of Ages. I don't know. Anyways, let's just say the Legend of Zelda series in general is my number 1. As well as all my listeners know that, because I talk about it on every single fucking podcast, whether it be the Knightcast or the Button Smashers. I bring it up somewhere in the fucking conversation somehow. But going down the list from, let's say, current games I've been playing, my favorite ones would have to be DayZ, which is still in alpha stage, but it is one of the funnest games. You start out somewhere on a coastal line, or you used to start out on a coastal line. I actually recently just died in the game like 3 days ago, and I started in the middle of the fucking continent. So that was kind of weird. I don't know if it's a bug or if that's how they just did a patch and that's how it's going to be. But DayZ is one of the funnest games. You got to worry about your starvation. You got to worry about your hunger. You can die from those two. You got to worry about drinking bad water. You can get a disease. You can die from the disease. You got to worry about eating rotten food. If you eat rotten food, you'll die from that. You also got to watch out for the zombies. Shit, they've added zombies that'll get you from like 100 miles away. I've been like walking through a city, and then like on top of a mountain, there's a zombie up at the very top, and the fucker comes after me somehow. I think that's a bug. You guys need to fix that. That's not okay. Zombies should not be able to fucking see me from the top of a goddamn mountain. But they do for some reason. So...
What is it, like a sniper zombie?
It's like a sniper zombie or something. I'm not really sure what the hell's going on there, but you guys need to fix that. Anyway, the sniper zombie is up at the top of the hill chasing you. You also, the number one threat in the whole entire thing is humans. Humans are ruthless in this game. You think that you guys would be helping each other out, fighting zombies, looking for food. Bullshit. They're looking for the shit you got. So they're killing your ass every time they see you. You really gotta watch out for humans. That's really the number one threat. I think I've died for more more humans than I have zombies, poisoning, and food all together. So that's gotta be like my number 2 game underneath Legend of Zelda. State of Decay, that's gotta be my third one. That's a fun game. That's a completely offline single player game. Basically the same thing as DayZ, kind of, except for you meet people, you gotta build like a group, keep the group safe. And that's as far as I've got. I've heard that like there's other camps that will try to attack you and you've got to defend your people against them, but I haven't got that far yet. Dota 2, that's a pretty fun game. But that's gotta be my number 4. My number 3's gotta be Titanfall. Getting back in the FPSs, I haven't really been in the FPS since Battlefield 2142. Battlefield Bad Company 2, I think I have that one, or is Battlefield Bad Company, one or the other. I played it, it was alright, it was fun for the first month or two. Titanfall's only been out for about that long, but I don't see the enjoyment going away any further. It's kind of a mix between Unreal Tournament and a Call of Duty Battlefield sort of situation. It's kind of fun because you're not only looking out for the guys on the ground, you've also got parkour moves, so there's people running and gunning on the walls. There's people hanging from the ceiling that are gunning at you. I mean, if you run and you right click on your mouse, you'll stop where you are. So I've gotten it to the point where I can actually dangle myself from the ceiling, and people never look up, so there's fuckers trying to run in to cap the point, and you're just blasting them from the top of them. The only bad part is...
Wait, what? I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah. So, like, if you go sprinting, and you press on mine, anyways, how I have it set up is shift. You jump. Then it makes you go parkour, so you're running on the wall. Well, if you run on the wall and you jump and you hit it perfectly, you can actually grab the roof and hang from the roof. And then, fuckers know the look on the wall, but if you get yourself out far enough in a weird place that you're hanging from the ceiling, you can only hang for so long. And there's like special abilities that make you hang for longer and stuff like that. So I've got that all maxed out on mine. I've got all the abilities to make me extra parkour and extra hanging. But yeah, I mean, then you're just like, they're running in to cap the point, and you just blast them from the top. The only problem I got with it is they got a kill cam. So if that fucker comes back after you, he knows where you just were. So every time I kill somebody, I give it about like 10 seconds, and then I have to move. So it doesn't always work out for me, but it's fun nonetheless.
So cool.
And I know that's only 4 of them, but I'm having a really hard time thinking of a 5th. I guess just for sentimental reason, let's go back to Star Fox 64. Star Fox 64 it would have to be like my 5th favorite. That game has so much replay factor, and there's stuff that I'm still finding out to this day that I didn't know before, like secret areas. Like if you fly underneath certain buildings, it'll unlock a secret part, which will take you to a secret world next. I didn't fucking know. Like I knew a few of them. Like on the very first one, Like on the very first one, there's a part where it's all ice. If you glide in between all of the arcs and you miss all the walker things that are on the ground and you don't hit anything, Falco will take you underneath a waterfall. I knew that. But on like, I think it's like the last one or the second to the last one, there's like, I can't remember what it is. But anyways, you do something with your aircraft and it takes you off to this last mission, but then there's like another mission behind it or something like that. And like I didn't know any of this shit. So I have fun playing it again. I have it on the Nintendo 64 and the 3DS. That's how much I enjoy it. So moving on to the next one, I guess that would be games that we didn't care for so much. Who wants to go first? Nobody's jumping at the bit to go first. I guess I will go first.
I'll do it.
All right, Killer Kev, you go first.
I'm gonna beat your ass. Well, okay. Let's see. Well, I love every game that I've played because
Great.
But
fuck.
I'd say the game that I'm most frustrated at right now that I can't get back on because I just know what's gonna happen is stinking Counter-Strike.
What's that?
Global Offensive. It's a
Well, I know what the
online...
game is. I know what the game is.
Yes. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I turn a corner and I don't even have time to aim, and I'm like, headshot. I'm dead like that. I'm not sure if they're glitching out. I don't know how they can glitch out online, but I know there's ways. But yeah, I need to find out what glitch they're using because I can't kill anybody, and it just sucks so bad. But I can't stop playing either because I'm just like so pissed. I gotta shoot them, but I'm dying every time. Yeah, they just snipe me right off the bat. Sucks.
That sucks.
Yeah, so that one, and then
Counter-Strike's completely online, isn't it?
Yeah, you can play offline with bots, but yeah, they're just robots basically. But yeah, online. I love the game though; it's so much fun. But
I see you playing it quite a bit, and actually, what you need to pick up is it's called Insurgency.
Oh.
Because I play that one, it's kind of like a Counter-Strike, except for a little bit more realistic, I think.
Yeah.
Isn't there like a new Counter-Strike? I see there's a new one on Steam that everyone's playing. Like
Yeah, I saw that too.
Something.
Yeah, Global Offensive.
Right, that's it. The graphics looks really good. Like I saw people take screenshots of it, and it looks really good.
Yeah. Oh,
really?
It's incredible. Yeah, they redid all the maps. It looks amazing. And also they added like a thing where you can buy different, like, you can customize your gun, like make it look really cool. Like any color.
You have to buy those, or are they like level up things?
I haven't done. Yeah, you have to like buy it at first, but it's so cheap. But my wife will beat my ass. But I think it's like just like $5.
Cash?
You have to buy it with real cash, huh?
No, my wife will beat my ass.
No, you have to buy the level ups with real cash or the add-ons.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
I think it's like $5 though, and then you can.
Yeah, your wife would beat your ass though. Trust me.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how much, but I think it's like $5. But it's a really cool way to keep it interesting. But
okay.
Yeah. that one, and then StarCraft 2. Oh my gosh, I love StarCraft 2, but I've just been getting completely owned. But
hey, we need to play that sometime.
It is so much fun. Like,
dude, we used to have like StarCraft nights. We need to do that again.
Yeah, dude, I know that. I've been doing it, but on my own.
Oh shit.
Just all by myself.
Yeah, he left me out. Great. Fucking awesome. Asshole. Yeah, I'm gonna go drink my whiskey.
It's like a painted image of Zach in the corner all alone. No one
drinking whiskey. Fuck you guys. Knightcast. Fuck this shit.
But yeah, I literally ended up playing that game till like 3 or 4 in the morning when I was only planning on playing till like 11 or 12, just because if I win, I'm like, dude, I'm gonna win even better. But if I lose, even then, I'm like, freaking A, I gotta play again and win this time. But
dude,
so
I remember
addicted.
like one time you came over at like, what was it, like 5 o'clock at night. We ended up playing till like 6 o'clock in the morning, and we were like, what the fuck just happened?
Yes. Yeah, it's so addicting. And you'd always choose like the hardest difficulty.
Yeah,
and, like,
well.
there's no way we were gonna win, and we just had to do it.
So like, I would choose the biggest map, put the most opponents against us, and pick the highest difficulty. I'd like set it up the lowest everything, and like Kevin would be like, all right, I'm ready to go. And I'd switch everything and be like, all right, play. And like he'd be like, wait, what just happened? I'd be like, oh, don't worry, there's only 13 of them. They're only on extreme, and it's only the biggest map in the world. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I remember picking up our. Yeah, it's basically just like we're gonna get our ass raped no matter what. I remember like us picking up like our community areas, you know, you have to have, like picking them up and like flying them around trying to get them away from the enemies because that was the last thing we had. We're like, no way.
Yeah, dude, totally.
Oh shit.
Oh my gosh. So much fun.
God.
Oh, those monsters are creepy too. When you go up against the swarms and they're like pulling you with their tongues and they're like.
Yeah. Not good at all.
Ugh. So fun though.
Oh man, you guys make me want to play StarCraft. I've never played it before, but you guys, the whole
it's
picture
fun.
you painted there for me. It's just like, yes, this is a game that I would like to play.
It's not my favorite game in the world, but it is a lot of fun when you got friends playing with you.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah.
I think that's the thing with most games.
In the rear with the gear.
You can have the worst. You can have the worst games, but if you have like good friends and good times, you can make the worst game a good game.
Dude, yeah, totally. Oh,
totally.
I just forgot another awesome game, Pokemon Stadium. Come on now.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that is classic. I remember my first friend who got that. He was like, he bragged about it to all of us. He had it on 6 Fun, we didn't.
Yeah.
He had Game Boy Colors at the time, and he was like, "Oh man, I have Pokemon Stadium." I'm like, "You bastard."
Yeah, I remember like my cousin and I would play on our Pokemon like handheld devices, Game Boy Color, and like level up our Pokemon as far as we could, and then we'd like plug them into the cartridge and try to play our Pokemon against each other. It was so much fun.
Gosh, dude.
All right,
yeah,
so,
I totally forgot about that game.
Dude, I know, right? I was just looking up and I was looking at my Pokemon Stadium box and I was just like, oh, Pokemon Stadium, one of my favorite games.
I ended up getting the Revolution one after on the Wii when it came.
Oh yeah?
out, but we never really played it. I think we did it once. Yeah, my bro and I, we did it once, but we never really went back to it. It was like, you know, we could just battle on our DSs and didn't really care to play it much. So Stadium is there, but it's never played.
Yep, exactly. Alright, so Q, what's one of your most hated games?
Most hated games. Let's see, I would probably like to say a game that a lot of people think is really popular and like a lot, and that would have to be
Skyrim.
No, Skyrim. It's one of my least hated games. Skyrim is one of the games that I started but never finished. It's like one of those games that I would love to get into, but I think like if I start to get into Skyrim too much, I'll forget about the real world and you guys will never see me again.
That happened to Kevin.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't hear from Kevin for like 5 months after he got the game, and I was like, "Are you still alive?" He's like, I'm part of the Dawn Guard now." I was like, "What the fuck?"
It's like you call Kevin and like, "Kevin, are you gonna come over?" He's like, "What part of Skyrim do you live again?"
Yeah, exactly. Did you buy the house in Whiterun?
Oh my gosh, dude.
It's like, are you an orc or an elf again? What are you again? What's your race? I need to know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure the race in Skyrim, so if I'm wrong.
I'm a Nord and you're a Red Guard. We hate each other. Fuck you.
Dude, that is
like,
exactly why.
Like screw out childhood.
Yeah, man, that's exactly why me and you do not need to get Elder Scrolls Online, because we won't see each other. We won't see each other in real life till we're like 60 or something. We'll just be online together.
The sad part is you live like right down the street from me. We'll be like at our houses like, hey, get on TeamSpeak, let's do this shit.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that looks amazing.
Imagine if that happened. It's just like so much time passed and you guys like really old and it's just like you pass his house and it's like, I knew a guy who used to live there, and and you tell your grandkids, and then he comes out of the house, Kevin just comes out, he's like, oh, you whippersnappers, get off of my lawn, and it's like, Zach, is that you?
At that point, I'd be like, I'll meet you back in the Elder Scrolls Online.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yes,
So I don't think you ever really answered the question, Q. What is your most unfavorite game?
I did not. Okay, let me see. What game I did not enjoy playing a lot? I was gonna say Call of Duty, but I do enjoy playing COD some from time to time. It's just I get motion sickness. My least favorite game. Oh God, what didn't I enjoy?
Probably FIFA.
No, I love FIFA.
Oh, okay. Just checking. Checking.
Oh, there must be a game that I played that I started and did not want to finish.
Oh, come on, why?
So
you still haven't finished it to this day. I know you hate it.
I do not hate it. That's the thing. It's just that I have so much games. I just don't know which one to play next.
I know, me too.
Oh my God. I really don't know what I don't like. There's so much games that I enjoy playing, and there are games that I don't like, but I can't think of them right now. It's just like they're not in my mind. Oh God. And now that I'm thinking about the games that I don't like, I'm thinking of games that I love so much that I forgot to put in the top list. As I'm like, oh God, I should have mentioned that game. Harvest Moon
shit.
For Life. I love that game.
Oh God.
Okay, if I had to hate a game, it has to be on one of my most hated consoles, or a console I didn't have fun playing on a lot. And that would be, what didn't I have the most fun on? God, I can't think of anything.
Well, here I'll go. You think?
Okay, maybe you mentioned something. Maybe I can think of something that I hated. Yeah.
Okay. So again, probably have to be on probably one of my most hated consoles, which would have to be the PS Vita. So
no way.
It's not that I hated the console though. The console was great, but at the time that I had it, I liked a lot more games on the DS than I did on the Vita, and that really pissed me off that I got the Vita. Because at the time that I got the Vita was right when it came out, and there wasn't like a ton of good games for it. So the game that I probably hated the most, it was most disappointing to me, would have to be the Tony Hawk Wasteland, I think it was called. Because I hadn't played a Tony Hawk since Underground, and I love Tony Hawk Underground on the GameCube and on the PlayStation 2. I had it for both of them, and I loved it.
Games.
They were awesome games, but Tony Hawk Wasteland sucked. So,
so you just put it down. It sucks.
It sucked.
Okay.
Well, and it probably would have been a lot better if I would have got it on a console. Let's put it that way. With the limitations that the handheld device had, it, I don't know. It just, the graphics weren't as good as what I was compared to. I mean, the graphics were like Nintendo 64 quality, basically. And I was used to like the GameCube and the PS2 graphics. And then on top of that, the screen was just so damn tiny. And then on top of that, it was just like, it was like quest after quest, but like the world wasn't as big as it was like on the consoles, you know what I mean? So like there wasn't very many like areas for you to go like find secret areas and stuff like that to do tricks in, or the storyline wasn't very well developed, and I don't know if that was just on the Vita or if that was just across all platforms. Could have been across all platforms, but I never gave it another shot after that, so.
Yeah. Was Bam in there?
Yeah, Bam was in there. That was pretty cool. Bammy Bam Bam. So we're back to Q now. Most hated game. Come on now.
Okay, I've had enough time to come up with the most hated game, and I can't come up with one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna list a game played that I didn't enjoy that much, and that's gonna be this Gingerbread Guy game on the Wii that was not good and it was horrible. And it's not my worst hated game because I know I have a game that I hate more than that. But I think that is a really horrible game. He's like a gingerbread ninja guy or something. I think
What
that's
the fuck
probably
are you
my
talking about?
that's probably a game that I hated, but it's not my most hated game. This is gingerbread ninja guy on Wii. It's like it's
And
so
the
bad.
name of it is it Paper Mario?
No, Paper Mario is good.
Okay, just checking.
You can't say Paper Mario is horrible. There's a gingerbread guy. He's like a gingerbread ninja. The game is horrible. I mean, we had so much shovelware. Like it's somewhere in there with the rest of shovelware. But that was horrible. And that was one that I did play, so I knew it was bad and stuff like that. I've played other games that I thought were awful, but I just can't think of any right now that I think is like on top of my head. I can say, oh god, I hated this game.
Yeah, I couldn't think of that either.
Well, mine came pretty easy once I thought of the Vita.
Zach, you should have given us time. You should have told us this particular one, so that way I could have gone to like my collection.
I did tell you
I
guys.
hate you.
Jesus, I told you half an hour before the show.
You told about the ones I like. I don't remember the one. Don't remember you mentioned the hate one. So like I would have gone to the collection.
All right.
I hate you. You scum bastard.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, Jesus Christ. Alright, moving on. Everybody go.
Oh my god, you see, now I remember another game that I love so much.
Alright, we're moving on.
By the way, as we were mentioning skating, have you guys ever played SSX?
What?
SSX.
Oh, I thought you said sex.
Yeah, me too.
Oh god, no.
Oh shit.
About this.
So guys, welcome to the Knightcast Sex Podcast, and I am your host, the Dark Legend. Alongside me is you. Alongside him is KevyKev, and we're gonna be talking about sex for next hour.
Okay, don't have it.
Alright. No, I have not played SSX. That's snowboarding, right?
Yeah, it's like if you've enjoyed Tony Hawk, you gotta play SSX 3. It's like the best SSX game. Don't get the new one that just says SSX. I don't think that's a good game. The original SSX had that, like back in the 90s, like when we were teenagers and stuff, when everything was like, it's like you had real awesome, alternative rock, and there was like, everything was just like awesome because like you'd have like a lot of Avril Lavigne and there was like Chemical, Avril Lavigne was awesome when I was a teenager. There was All American Rejects. There was Green Day. There was
My Chemical Romance is my favorite.
I was about to say My Chemical Romance before, and then I stopped. But there's so much some alternative rock.
Blink 182, Offspring.
Oh my god. I Miss You. That's one of my favorite Blink 182. Oh my god.
Yep.
They were awesome. And the cool thing was like all actions, all those what did they label them at the time? I think they used to call them action sports or something. There was a name for them. And they would put all these awesome songs in them because they had, like, at the time they had SSX. There was a Tony Hawk series. There were a few other series that were named after sports people that didn't really hit off. Then there was like
there was
MLB
1080
games
snowboarding.
that were NFL. Oh yeah, there's that. It was NFL Blitz or NSL something. And there was so much, and SSX was one of them. It was awesome. It was like I think SSX was probably one of the best ones between SSX and Tony Hawk. Which ones were the best?
Gotcha.
SSX 3 was my favorite SSX game. It had so much character to it. The characters were just so lovable, and the graphics were gorgeous, and it was amazing. If anyone of you listeners listening to this can get your hands on a copy of SSX 3, not that new crap that they made for Xbox 360 and PS3, you can get a copy of SSX 3 for GameCube.
And goodbye, Q. Moving on, apparently.
Do not let anyone have it, because I was an idiot as a teenager and would lend people my. They stole my SSX and I never got it back. They stole my SSX 3. So
that's like your X-Men comics.
Yeah.
And then that son of a bitch died.
That never got back. Here's the thing. I loaned someone a GameCube as a teenager as well. No, I was older than that. I was in my 20s. I loaned someone my GameCube with Legends of Zelda, the Wind Waker, which is my favorite Zelda. And I never got it back, and I felt like an idiot, and I wish I never done it. And
whenever you lend out Legend of Zelda, you're never getting it back.
Yeah, and I got back the Legend of Zelda, a Wind Waker. Granted, that's my brother's copy, and he's never getting it back. But yeah, I got back Wind Waker because Wind Waker is my favorite. If my brother ever listens to this podcast, bro, yeah, I don't know where that Zelda went. I misplaced it somewhere, and yeah, it's not totally hidden in my room somewhere from you, but I don't know what happened to it. It went missing, a dog stole it or something, someone robbed us, and we lost it. So
shit.
It's one of the games I'm definitely getting when I pick up a Wii U. I haven't gotten a Wii yet, but when I get a Wii U, I'm getting the remake. I'm gonna play it again.
Nice. I love it.
Oh my god. I remember I got into a lot of trouble for playing that game as a teenager. My mom used to follow me every week because of that. I used to sleep in a bunk bed at that time, so what I would do is I'd put a sheet up by my bunk. So I'd tell my mom I'm sleeping with the sheet because of the AC. I thought it was too cold. And what I would do is I would have a Apple TV on my bed and my GameCube on my bed, and I would have Zelda in the tree, and I'll be playing. And when mom passes by, like if she comes to check on us because like I have school the next day, I'd close the DVD so it would seem like I'm sleeping, and I'd throw my pillow over everything, and I just pretend like I'm sleeping. And she'd go away. I'd come back, open it back up, and like in the morning for school, she'd call, and I'll be awake, like wide awake. So I'll pretend I'm getting up. I'm just like, oh yes, get ready for school, and then I'll just be sleeping on the desk.
Oh god.
And my teachers would call my parents. Oh god, I got into so much trouble back then for that.
That's so great.
That is how addictive Zelda is.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
All right, guys. I think we're running pretty short on time. We're already at like an hour.
Yes, we are.
Dang, dude.
So,
Wow.
I guess we didn't really get to like underrated games or overrated games or anything like that. But maybe we'll save that for another
Underrated
podcast.
games, the world ends with you.
Underrated games, the world ends with you. We got that.
Overrated Call of Duty.
Yeah, overrated is definitely Call of Duty. I guess this is where we're gonna wrap it up. So, I will.
I think Kevin has an alter ego too.
Kevin definitely has an alter ego. All right. So, we're going to wrap this up. We're going to do this a little bit different since there's more of us. I'm stealing something from the Button Smashers. So, we're going to wrap it up with what you've been playing and what you've been watching on TV. I don't give a shit if it's a fucking soap opera, if it's a fucking the news, if you're watching a dog poop on a carpet. I don't give a shit. Anyways, we're going to wrap it up with that. Those are the two little questions you got to answer before we can wrap it up. We're going to pass this off to KillerKevyKev. Go.
Well, I have definitely been playing Rainbow Six Vegas. And yeah, I can't stop playing that for some reason. Like literally, I could play for literally 5 full hours just sitting there sweating. It's so addictive. I love it. And I've been watching, and I have no shame in this. Desperate Housewives is amazing.
Oh my god.
I'm not flipping kidding. That sounds like a stupid thing to say to be funny, but I literally love that show, and I have.
Is that like a knockoff like porn parody, please?
You don't know what Desperate Housewives is?
No, I'm hoping you're watching like a knockoff porn episode or something. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that you're watching. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that you're watching a porn episode of it or something.
Oh my gosh.
It's not a porn episode.
It's not, and I have wine with it, and it's amazing.
I'm about to talk to your wife.
That's like, one of those moments when you're taking away a guy's man card and he's like crying because he's just like, nope, you can't have this anymore.
Yeah. But that's honestly what I've been watching like of late. So it's total honesty. I've been watching that lately. So
have you been reading anything?
I have not been reading at all.
Comics or manga or anything like that? No, not at all.
The only thing I've been reading is the Bible. That's it.
What's that about, Kevin?
That's the Bible, dude.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, dude. I haven't read it in a long time, but I have been lately, so.
Gotcha.
That's
cool,
good.
cool. That's a good thing to be reading. Alright, Q. Q, let me ask you one question before you answer all these questions. Does it feel weird to be on the opposite side of Button Smasher podcast questions at the end of an episode?
Actually, it feels nice and relaxing, actually, because it means that, it feels nice, like being on another podcast that's not mine. It feels so relaxing. I get to lay back more, and I don't have to plan it, and I don't have to worry about editing it after.
Oh, I didn't plan this shit either, so. Alright, Q. Same questions, rapid fire. What have you been watching? What have you been reading? And what have you been playing? Q?
Okay. Watching like Kev, I have to say, Kev, I'm sorry I joked about your man card being taken away because I tend to watch a lot of romantic comedies and stuff, so I too have a guilty pleasure of those things. But I have been watching not any recently, so I still have a man card at the moment. But trust me, probably next week I'll lose mine. I have been watching a comedy called The Neighbors. It is really funny. So I was watching that. It's really funny. It's about these aliens that come to Earth and they live normal human lives. It's really funny. So I've been watching that. And nothing else really, just that I've watched recently. Which regards to reading, well, I read a lot of manga, which Zach knows, and the listeners of Button Smashers podcast will know that as well. So I've been reading mainly all the manga I've normally been reading, like Naruto, One Piece, Kimi no. Well, I'm not reading Kimi no Umachi right now. I think that's finished. I've been reading this one called what's it called again? I think it's Ansatsu Kiyoshi or something like that. It's a assassination classroom. That's the English name for it. And reading a bit of Bleach from time to time and a few others. And Noragami. I started reading Noragami because I finished the anime and I'm reading the manga now.
Right on.
Gaming, I have been playing FIFA, which is basically my guilty pleasure, which I've mentioned a few times in the podcast. I will mention I was ripped off today in FIFA. A guy challenged me to a wager match, and he stole 4 of my cards and did not play fair. I was telling Zach about it earlier on.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I have very little faith in you, internet. Like, seriously, you guys need to, like, straighten this out. Like, I reported him already to EA. I hope they fix it. Origin. I report them to Origin. So, like, yeah, if you play FIFA, be careful out there. There are people out there who are going to try to rip you off. Make sure they go through some legit channels before they do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, they should implement some type of, like, middleman. I'll be the middleman and take all the cards.
No one gets their cards anymore.
Nobody gets their cards.
Just FIFA. I want to start. I'm playing Persona. I'm playing Persona 4 as well. That is my guilty pleasure on the Loo. If you guys would like to know my fixation on the Loo, why I say my guilty pleasure for the Loo, there's an article on Button Smasher's blog called Gentleman on the Loo, and that explains my fixation with the Loo. So I've been playing a lot of Persona 4. So that's my list. That's it.
Okay, and just to clarify the Loo, because some of us Americans are stupid and don't know what a Loo means. It means a crapper. So, and I'm not gonna lie, I have that guilty pleasure too. I've always had that guilty pleasure.
Yes.
So, except for now, I play more like on my phone while I'm on the Loo than I do anything else. But whatever. So I guess this is my chance. I get to tell you what I've been reading, watching, and playing. We'll start off with watching, because actually The Walking Dead's what I've been watching, and season 4 just ended 2 Sundays ago, I believe. Yeah, about 2 Sundays ago. Game of Thrones started last Sunday, and I'm waiting for the final season.
I forgot that.
Yeah, that was a good episode. Season 4 of Game of Thrones just started. And the season 5, I believe it is, of Boardwalk Empire, I think starts in about 4 to 5 months. So I'm waiting for that to start. And that's going to be the final season of Boardwalk Empire. Reading, if you follow us at 9 Nights on Facebook, you'll know that I just got all 124 editions of the Walking Dead comics. So I have been reading through the Walking Dead comics. I've got the 2 compendiums, and then I've got volume 18 through 20, and then I've got the individual comics from issue 121 to 125, which just came out last Wednesday. So I'm halfway through compendium number 1, which means I've probably read 20-some comics, something like that. There's probably about 40 comics, 50 comics in each compendium. So I'm about halfway through number 1. I'm hoping to bang out number 1 tonight or tomorrow. So that means I got about another 30 comics to read, which means I probably won't be doing anything but reading and editing this podcast for the rest of the weekend. But, whatever. Not like I got anything else to do. Anyways, playing State of Decay, DayZ, and Titanfall. Those have been my go-tos whenever I get pissed off at State of Decay and restart or whatever I do. I switch over to DayZ, and whenever I get pissed off at DayZ, then I go to Titanfall. It's kind of a vicious circle. And whenever I get pissed off at everything, I go back to NBA 2K14 because I know I'm going to fucking win there. So, let's go around and everybody say goodbye to our listeners. Kevin, we'll start off with you.
So what do I say, Zach?
Saying goodbye would be a good place to start.
Okay. Well, yes. Goodbye.
And you can throw out something about like your Facebook account if you want people to follow you on Facebook or anything like that.
Yeah. You can follow me on Facebook at Kevin Anderson, SON. son of Ander, and Ander is my Skyrim name. And yeah, if you want to check out pictures of my meat haul, you can click on my cover photo, and there it is. And that's about it.
You're also on Steam. What's your Steam name?
Yes.
Yeah,
that is important.
Yes, my Steam name is KillerKevyKev. So that's all one word. KillerKevyKev.
How's the Kevy spelled?
Kevy.
Ah, sweet. So it's KillerKevyKev.
Yep, that's it.
On mine, it
sweet.
shows just Killer Kev, so I'm not positive.
Weird.
Maybe
Yeah.
he changed the name.
Yeah, the top right said Killer Kev's account. It is Killer Kev. So just
Killer Kev.
Yeah,
Killer
that's
Kev.
Even simpler.
Even simpler. So KillerKev. Check him out on Steam. Add him on Steam. Play some video games with him. He's usually on Gary's mod.
Oh yeah.
So
I have that.
I'm surprised he didn't mention that at all because I got Gary's mod to play with him and I've loaded it and I was like, fuck this game and shut it back down. So
I did that last week, but what I did was I just loaded just to get the cards.
Yeah, I loaded a car and then drove around for like an hour and I was like, all right, well, this is cool. All right. So
you gotta
Q,
play with me,
it's,
Zach. I'll show you the ropes.
all right, no problem. Yeah, you show me the ropes. I'll have to load it again. All right, Q, you're up.
Okay, I guess this is where I shamelessly plug the Button Smashers. So you can find any content that I work on with regards to articles, podcasts, and that kind of content on buttonsmashersblog.com, where Zach is currently the most has been on the most podcasts other than myself for this season of Button Smashers podcast. So you'll hear a lot of Zach over there on the Button Smashers podcast. Other than that, my Steam name is LP Guardian. It's Guardian without a U, so it's LPGARDIAN. So you can add me in Steam and follow me in Steam. All my social accounts are on buttonsmashersblog.com. So once you go to the website, you can just click on any article I've written and you'll see all my social accounts straight down at the bottom. If you add me on my social accounts, just let me know that you are a listener of the Knightcast, so I will accept your requests, because I don't accept most friend requests. Lastly, I would just like to say, before I say goodbye, I'd just like to remind Zach of something that I saw really awesome in his profile that he should probably mention, and it has to do with drinking and Zelda.
Oh,
and
shit.
Zach gets what I'm talking about.
Yeah. That was coming at the end of this podcast, buddy.
Okay, so listeners, I had a wonderful time on the Knightcast. I hope to do this again sometime. And I won't use my catchphrase for Button Smashers podcast because it would be weird.
Oh, shit. Okay, so I guess this is where I take it off. This has been a special edition of the Knightcast. It is not over, so stay tuned. I'm just going to plug my information really quick, and then I have a special after Knightcast announcement for all of you listeners to tune into. All right, so I am the Dark Legend, and you can find me at Dark Legend, or you can email me at darklegend@ninenights.net. You can also catch us at Facebook /9nights. I believe it has .net on there also, but I'm not positive. You can also find the links to our Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, all of our contact information at ninenights.net /contact-us. There we also have a YouTube channel. We're uploading more videos. I actually just uploaded a video that I'm going to be talking about here in a minute after the Knightcast is over. You can also find me on Steam at 9nights Dark Legend. I got a picture of the 9-Night Shield. Go ahead, feel free to add me. Type in there Knightcast. You can also join us on TeamSpeak. We have a TeamSpeak, and we're actually in partnership with Button Smashers on that. So it is called, if you go download TeamSpeak off their website, the server address is nightsmashers.typefrag.com. There's no password whatsoever. Feel free to join us on here. You'll see that there's a Night podcast, you'll see there's a button smashers area. You'll see LP Guardian, which is Q. You'll see myself. You'll see other people in other games. If you play a game that you want to have friends come get on our TeamSpeak, let us know. We'll make a games channel for you. Get on here, interact with us, get to know us, so we can get to know our listeners. That'd be great. Other than that, this has been a special edition of Knightcast. It's not put out on Monday. Fuck Monday. It could be any goddamn day of the week. It could be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I don't give a shit what day it is. It is a Knightcast. That's all that fucking matters. Knightcast, period. Done. This is the end of the podcast. Stay tuned for the next segment, which is a special segment about something that I hold near and dear to my heart, which is drinking alcohol in The Legend of Zelda. Thank you for listening, and this has been the Knightcast. Again, and this is a special segment where I'm going to plug an item that we spoke about on previous podcasts, on our website, on our Facebook. They started back out on Kickstarter, and if that's not enough of a hint for you, I'm talking about Ink Whiskey. Now, you're asking yourself, what is Ink Whiskey? Ink Whiskey is a awesome up-and-coming company that started out on Kickstarter, actually. They asked for $12,000 and ended up 300 times funded. They actually just got their shipment in, and I just received my special product. And if you're wondering what that special product is, that would be a retro Nintendo NES or Super Nintendo flask. They came out with different models of them, so different video games they made different parodies off of. The one that I ended up getting, obviously, would be the limited edition gold Legend of Zelda Ink Whiskey flask, which, by the way, is awesome. There's not a whole lot to say about it, because, I mean, the title just explains itself. It's a Nintendo flask. I don't know what else to say about it. It's an awesome flask, by the way. It's a flask that any gamer should be proud to own. They come out with different games. They also have a Super Bar Hop Bros flask, a Castle Vodka flask, a Drunk Hunt flask, a Metal Beer flask, a Legend of Drink flask, the Gold Limited Edition Legend of Drink flask, and they also offer collector's pack that has all of them in the original states, non-limited edition. The flasks range from about $20 to $65 for the limited edition. The collector's pack is $85, but the rest of them are all $20, so they're extremely reasonable pricing compared to your standard flask, which you're going to pay about $20 for anyways. And the major plus is that they are made for video gamers, by video gamers. I don't know what else, I mean, you could ask for. It is a blast from the past while you're drinking. Shit, you can even play the video games that you're drinking from, which makes it even more exciting. Pop in the Legend of Zelda, boom, start drinking out of your Legend of Drink flask. You're good to go. You're having a great time. So you can check them out at inkwhiskey.com. There'll be a link in the description for the video, I hope. I also put out a YouTube video of me quote-unquote unboxing, is actually more like tearing open the packaging, of my limited edition Zelda flask. So check it out. leave a comment on the video, share it with your friends. Get out there, look at Ink Whiskey. They got amazing products. They're awesome people. They're really cool, down to earth. They actually respond to you, and get on there. They're going to be coming out with other ones I've heard in the future, and possibly different type of cartridges. So I am excited to see where they go from here. Like I said, 300 times funded over on their Kickstarter program. So I can't wait to see what they had. Thanks for tuning in to the special feature after the Knightcast. I can't wait to see where they go in the future. I'm glad you guys stuck around to listen to it. And this has been a special edition on to the Knightcast. Thank you for listening.